Today, I'm going to talk to you about the wisdom that a little girl found working with a tiger. And the book is called When You Trap a Tiger by a woman named Keller. I believe that's how you say it. She lives in New York. Actually, I'll start with her. What is this thing called at the end? Author's note was extremely interesting. That's worth the read just to get the book from the library and just read the author's note. Very interesting. It's kind of almost like I wish I'd read it first. It just brings a whole different appreciation for the actual book itself. Toward the end of the book, as the characters have developed, there's so much wisdom coming from this child. It's so cool. I want to read you just a couple passages to give you an idea of the kinds of things that this author is sharing. And then for the individuals reading it, if they have the ears to hear, they're going to be impacted. So this little girl had the child has befriended a boy. They're in a new community, and they're having this discussion. And she says, never mind, like you don't know who you're supposed to be anymore, and you want to figure out who you really are, but you don't know how, and you're scared that you won't like the answer. And this little boy clears his throat. I think he's like a year younger. He goes, that's a deep question. I don't know. I don't feel like I have to figure that out yet, which I agree with. For a kid, that's when you're old, like 30, and having a midlife crisis. This is like a conversation between two kids sitting outside. But that was so profound that this would be brought up in this context with children. And then this author and the characters, they're Korean. And I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but halmoni is the Korean word for grandmother. And she is thinking about this grandmother's life. And she says, but halmoni always gosh, I'm sorry, but halmoni, maybe keeping those stories secret is the bad thing, because all those things still happened, even if you don't talk about it. And hiding it doesn't erase the past, it only bottles it up. This again is the child talking to her grandmother. Oh my God, she's really in this contemplative phase, trying to figure out the world. It's so fascinating. And then, was there one more that I wanted to share? Yes. I think about our conversations before, about learning who you are, even in not you situations. I've been doing that, pushing back the edges of me, trying to find the borders, and I'm realizing that I'm so much more than I thought. Right now, I feel infinite. I think this is for older children. It would be a really fun book to read aloud with them or to them, maybe even with them, where you're doing characters of like literally doing the characters amongst you. No clue how I found it, but I did, and I'm glad. And I do recommend, if you like these kinds of thought processes, I believe that you will truly enjoy this book. Until next time, it's Marita, Harmonic Wholeness with Book Bites.